So here now is the pitcher, Eric Lauer. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And now the first pitch. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
I can't imagine in a hitters meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity, up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
And that misses. 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a pop-up now. Hoskins over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dias is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And here's Christian Yelich now. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. He's set. Here it comes. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Wheeler pauses. Here's the 0-1. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider, but tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay out that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
The 1-2 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So a good bounce-back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Brewers lead this one 5-0. He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time
Now
he struck
batting,
out,
third
and we're
baseman,
only in the 2nd game of this series.
Whoa.
At the plate, Alec Bohm. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dickerson on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la a goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 4 full. Milwaukee leads it 5-0. Now at the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat.
Ryan.
First pitch on its way.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. So a solid single to left, and that gives them a multi-hit game here tonight. And as we check out the Brewers leaders in that category, you can see his total is currently 2nd best on the team. At the plate now, Travis Shaw. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Mountcastle aboard here at first with nobody out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Tyrone Taylor. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. None left for Milwaukee, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
The first baseman, Reed Hoskins.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Taylor is right there, 1 down. Digging in next, Eloy Jimenez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Stepping in now, Keston Hiura, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Popped him up. Shaw waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. 2 down with a runner at first, and up next, Adley Rutschman. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this is foul for the first strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time.
Striding in is Jacob Nottingham. He bounced out last time up.
Catcher, Jacob Nottingham.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Tim Lopes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Up next, Eric Lauer. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what.
Gene Story is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. First offering on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2 one more time.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Count still full, 3-2. This one's down to third. Shaw fields it cleanly, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
So now to the plate, Joaquin Diaz, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Taylor is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Next up is Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering. The 1-0 delivery. Grounded down the third baseline. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Line to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Harper.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Nottingham gathers, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left.